Hey everybody, welcome back to the Cardboard Prospector Channel. It is Everything Collectibles Tuesday, and today we've kind of got a mashup because we're going to be looking at a mystery pack of DC Comics that we picked up off of eBay. But hey, before we get to any of that, make sure you smash that like button, click on subscribe, and make sure to ding the bell so that way you're notified of all of our future videos. Alright, welcome back. So like we said, we're going to be doing kind of a mashup today. So it's Everything Collectibles Tuesday, and we're going to be looking at some DC Comics. But we actually took and picked up a mystery pack off of eBay. And unfortunately, we have a little bit of a problem with this mystery pack. The package that you can see here in front of us is the package of the comic books. And anybody who shipped comic books is going to know what my problem with this mystery pack is as soon as I do this. There was no reinforced shipping on this. And so just horrible shipping. I was confused when I got this. I didn't know that this was actually the comic books until I opened it and saw that this was the comic book mystery pack that we were waiting on, and so I was really disappointed. But we'll get to that in a minute. First, let's go take a look at the listing. So you can see here, this is a DC Comic 8-book mystery pack. We only paid $9.99 for this, and the shipping was included. So honestly, they shipped it priority mail, so we're looking at like probably $5 to ship it, and so about $4 or $5 for the books. So maybe not including shipping or tax, we're probably 50-60 cents per book on this. Not a lot of information. It just said literally DC Comic 8-book mystery pack shipped with priority mail. But for the price point, we said, hey, why not? So we took and pulled the trigger on that. And let's go ahead and see what we can pull out of this. And jump back over here to the breaker mat. And so, like I said, this was not shipped with any sort of reinforcement. These books were literally dumped into a poly mailer and put into the mailbox. Honestly, we went to the mailbox and it was like this in the box. So all these books were actually folded in half. Anybody who is in the hobby knows that comic books are always shipped with some sort of reinforced shipping. Now, they make comic book mailers. The Gemini 2 is a really great adjustable size comic book mailer, so you can mail everything from one book to I think it accommodates 8 books, maybe 10. And it's a great way to mail comic books and ensure that they arrive in the same condition as you put them in. But I mean, if you don't want to spend that kind of money on some mailers, you can still use the free poly mailers from the Postal Service, but cut up some cardboard and take and sandwich those comic books between the cardboard, put some tape around it. Now you're making sure that those books are protected. Additionally, the books are just raw. They're not bagged and boarded, which would have helped in the shipping had they been bagged and boarded to at least protect them a little bit. But let's get into this. So our first book here is a Solomon Grundy versus Amazo Grundy. This is number 5 of 7 from September of 2009. Some pretty cool cover art there. Unfortunately, we've got bent corners. We've got some spine ticks coming all the way down this book. And a lot of that is probably from bouncing around and shipping. Our next book here is The Green Lantern, Brightest Day. This is number 58, and it looks like this is from November of 2010. Again, spine ticks all the way down. We actually got a bent corner on the spine down here and a bent corner down here. Other than that, no real creases in the book. All right, moving on. So it looks like we got some vintage here. This is the DC New Talent Showcase, a new class of 2064 tale, and this is from August of 1984. So Um, I would expect some issues with a book that is, what, 37 years old, and this one actually looks pretty good. I mean, there's some spine ticks and a little bit of creasing, but I mean, for the age on it and everything, and not being bagged or boarded, it's actually in pretty awesome condition. So that's impressive. Next, we have the Simon Dark, Who Can Save Gotham City. This is number 7 from June of 2008. Some interesting cover art there. And again, I mean, same problems. We got bends and creases down the side here. All right, from January of 1996, we have Azrael. Some pretty cool cover art going on there. Very nice. Something on the cover right down here. Don't know if that will get picked up. Something sticky. So obviously these books were not like a collector had these. Next up we have Tor, number 4 of 6 from October of 2008. Again, some pretty cool cover art here, and it's actually a different cover type. It's got like a matte feel about it. It's not like the glossy newsprint. It's a little bit thicker. So this might have been like a cover variation or something. I'll have to look into it. We got some pretty severe spine ticks and everything down here, especially around staples. Some bent corners and stuff. All right, next up. All right, this one is excessively damaged. So this is Valor from June of 1993. This is book number 8. We can see here that the cover is actually rolled back. It's rolled onto the spine, and there's some pretty excessive damage down here. Heavy creasing all the way down, and including on the back. Looks like the cover itself is actually separating from the book, and we've got rips and everything right here. That's unfortunate. So Valor, number 8, June 1993. And let's see here, we've got the Green Arrow Straight Shooter, number 1 of 6. This is July of 2003, so a little bit older of a book. And again, same problems as all the other books. We've got excessive spine ticks and creases down here, bent corner up here at the top. But so if anything, this was a excellent example of how not to ship comic books. If you're ever in a situation where you got to ship comic books and you don't usually, just remember, put these things between cardboard and secure that cardboard with some painter's tape if you're going to use a poly mailer, or get yourself a Gemini mailer to mail those things out. But anyway, so this was our mashup of Everything Collectibles Tuesday with a mystery pack. Go ahead and in the comments let me know what your favorite cover was. And I'm not gonna lie, I think this Azrael might be one of my favorites. It's a pretty cool looking cover going on there. I also really liked this vintage cover. Of course, anything vintage when it comes to comics or cards I'm into. And this Green Lantern cover was really cool. I like the art on that. Looks great. If you're on social, be sure to take and give us a follow. On Facebook at Cardboard Prospector, on Twitter at card_prospector, and on Instagram at Cardboard Prospector. Be sure to visit our website, cardboardprospector.com, where we do articles, following up on mystery packs and retail rips that we do on the channel, as well as articles about collecting, prospecting, and investing in sports cards and collectibles. Hey, if you like what we're doing, you'll find a Buy Me a Coffee link down in the description. Take and head over there and give us a tip. And everything that we receive through that goes right back into purchasing mystery packs and retail product for opening on the channel. And hey, be sure to visit us tomorrow for our new series, Wifey Pick Wednesdays, and a new series we've got going on. And so be sure to come back tomorrow and check that out. Until next time, y'all keep on ripping.